Right, here's Scotty Cranmer, very talented, world-class BMX freestylist, doing an aerial here. Now, I have to apologize that I didn't know until literally 2 days ago that he'd had a really terrible accident in Las Vegas in 2016. So I'll get into that in a second. I want to show you some of his amazing riding here. Anyway, before I do that, obviously he's doing an aerial here on this quarter pipe. Here's me back in 1986 doing an aerial in South Sea Skate Park. It was my only day in South Sea Skate Park, and so it's my one and only day on this quarter pipe. So I suppose it's not too bad, considering this photo was taken of me doing an aerial before Scotty Cranmer was born. He was born in 87. So there he is. So you have to forgive me for not doing backflips in 1986. No one had done them by then anyway. For you to come home, praying to the Lord, praying for my soul. Now pretty amazing stuff, huh? Right. Of course, when you push the envelope that hard, you're going to slam once in a while. And he did do a double backflip some years ago and slammed on his face, but survived it. Did a big flip over his spine in competition and really hurt his back. But he survived them both. And then 2016, he's returning to the scene of the accident, and this is where what I call Sod's law comes into effect, the only law of the universe. He does all of this kind of stuff, right? Gets away with it, and then Sod's law comes along, and he's in just a piece of land outside, inside Las Vegas.
Down, you came down here and went directly straight. You rolled up to this, and you saw on the other side there's what looks, it's definitely rough, but it looks pretty flat. So you did a little pull up on your bars, just thinking that you were going to kind of like go through the bush. And then on the other side of this, as you'll see in a second, there's legitimately a hole that your front wheel just went endoed into, and you just went over the bars.
Okay, well that makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it? So here we are on the other side of the bush, and like Big Boy was saying, I rolled through here. And I must have picked up front wheel trying to go through this, thinking that it was flat, but on the other side was this hole right here. So without knowing that hole was there, my front wheel just dropped directly into it, and I immediately went face first into the ground. So
really horrible because yeah.
Alright guys, it's October 12th, and that means it's officially the 2nd year anniversary of the accident that changed my life forever. A lot of you guys that have been following the channel over the years, you guys know exactly what happened to me back in Las Vegas when I ended up falling on my bike and breaking my neck. Not only did I break my neck, but I also got a head injury. I ended up fracturing my skull, and I had 3 brain bleeds and had to get my forehead removed. Fracturing my skull, and I had 3 brain bleeds and had to get my forehead removed. What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He's had to learn how to walk again. He's only just managed to sort of get back on a bike. Pretty serious stuff. And of course, Matt Hoffman, they say he's broken pretty much as many bones as Evel Knievel did. Small thing, of course. The name. I look into names. Take out the N. It's Cranmer, of course. It's the CRA prefix. The C and the K are interchangeable, whether it's CO, KO, CRA, CLO, KA, etc. And Hoffman, of course, the same. And Bob Haro, Sephardic, all of the same, shall we say, background. But that's not what this video is about. It is a tribute to this guy's he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. You know, you can see he's a nice guy, and he's been through something really, really, really horrible.